Hi, today we are having a different adventure. We are headed out to Capernaum Studios, where a lot of the first season of The Chosen was filmed. So we want to see Matthew's tax collector booth. Yesterday at the feeding of the 5,000, we got bread for Matthew. So that was very exciting, and that's where we're headed this morning. So here we are in the parking lot of Capernaum Village, where a lot of season 1 of The Chosen was filmed, and also scenes in other seasons. So we're about to buy our tickets. We're really excited to start the tour. Okay, we're in Capernaum Studios, and we're just walking through the entrance, which is kind of cool right off the bat. It does really have that biblical first century sort of feel. I mean, if you discount the air conditioner on the house over there and the handrails.
So you start off first in what they call the Majestic Statue Garden, which isn't part of the set proper, but it has all sorts of really cool artistic interpretations of different events from the Bible. And then all the corresponding Bible verses are written on these signs. And there is just so much cool stuff in here. It was a really, really interesting walk.
Now we're headed into Noah's Ark, which is the next biblical scene that has come up on our tour. We're headed inside to see what it looks like. There are pens for the animals, and then there are stairs leading to an upper deck. The upstairs part of Noah's Ark was used as the tavern scene in the movie Washington's Armor. So we're getting an up-close look at all the details, and we're looking forward to watching the movie. We've got Moses, Egypt. This is a really cool place. Egyptian trash can. We really can't get over what a beautiful place this is out in the middle of Texas. There are all the Bible verses on the walls, all the greenery, all the plants. You feel like you're almost in another world. And look, here's King David, who is absolutely one of my favorite characters in the Bible. We were so thrilled to see this beautiful scene of the Annunciation with the Blessed Mother and then the Archangel Gabriel. Now we're inside the set that was used to film the scenes of Nicodemus in the synagogue in season 1. Love the golden pillars. Again, you just feel like you're in another world when you are touring this set. It is absolutely wonderful to be here.
So this is where they filmed Nicodemus teaching everyone, teaching his students. It's got this cute little bridge that comes down into it, and it was a really, really beautiful spot.
I remember this scene so well from season 1. I wondered where they filmed it, and now I know. Now we're entering the Garden of Gethsemane and about to see the crucifixion scene. Next is the resurrection scene, and we really love this full-size tomb that they had set up with the large stone that has been rolled away. We're about to enter into the tomb, and yeah, it looks like the tomb is empty. Jesus is risen. We're here on the scene, and we can definitely confirm that.
So that was the garden. And now this is going right down to the village.
Now we're entering the village of Capernaum itself that was used in so much of The Chosen for filming. And we did love seeing all the Chosen fans here on that day that we toured, everybody wearing their gear. Everyone's so on fire about The Chosen. It was a blessing to be here for sure. So I'm standing in the middle of the village, and I'm giving you a panoramic view of the whole set. It's really a lot bigger than I thought. I'd always heard that it was small and that they had to do a lot with the space, and they did, but I think it's pretty big. One of my favorite scenes in season 1 was filmed here. This is the famous fountain where Jesus gathered his disciples and where Nicodemus hid around the corner in anguish because he was too afraid to follow Jesus.
There were also a couple of locations marked with this "Look for this in season 3" sign. So apparently they did film a couple of things on this set. So that was really cool to get a sort of sneak peek of sorts. And it was also fun to speculate just what they filmed here, like whose house is this and what's going on.
This is the house of the next door neighbor. So, don't know what this will be. It'll be interesting to see if we can spot this in season 3.
And this is the other spot that was marked for season 3.
According to the guide that we spoke with, this is the exact spot where Jesus heals Mary Magdalene in season 1. The door that you see in the background leads to the hammer, and it's here that he calls her name Mary of Magdala. What a powerful moment that was. Here we are walking up to Matthew's tax collector booth. Wow, I never thought that we would see it in person, and yet here we are. That is just so cool. Now we're taking a look at the scene that was used to film John the Baptist's jail cell in season 1. Again, one of my favorite scenes when he tells Nicodemus that he doesn't like the frock he's wearing. So not a very spacious jail cell for John. He's one of our favorite characters. And here we are going into Zebedee's house from season 1. When you check out the roof, I think you'll recognize what scene this was.
So this little alleyway here led down to the red quarter. And then this is just another shot at the place. This is opposite the entrance. There's the fountain again. And it was really just so cool to finally be able to see this in person. They also do different live shows here, live experiences. So these are banners for some of their shows.
On the way out, we stopped in the office/gift shop and saw a lot of their gear, and also talked to the very friendly and knowledgeable staff about the movie Washington's Armor, and we were able to see some of the headpieces that were used on set, so that was an extra bonus. Okay, so we thoroughly enjoyed our visit to Capernaum Studios. It was so cool to see the set. It was small, but so well done.
Yeah, they did a lot in a small space when filming.
And there were volunteers there who could walk you around and say, well, this was Abigail's house, or this was the hammer, but it was also the place where Jesus healed Mary.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
Yeah, they were extras, I think, there when they filmed originally. So they were the ones who were telling us everything.
And they also gave us the scoop on season 3. They didn't tell us what was filmed or the storyline, but they showed us the places from season 3 that were filmed at Capernaum Studios. So it's amazing how creative the whole crew of The Chosen is in transforming the spaces. You would never recognize how they're reused and recycled.
Wow.
So if you're ever out that way, or if you ever come to Texas for any reason, definitely it's worth your time.
Yes.
Yeah, they have done a great job there. People that were so friendly and so informative. It's really an amazing place. So thanks for touring it with us, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.